Hello and welcome to Kim Reacts, your daily dose of anime reaction videos. I'm Kim and today we are going to be watching the second season of Overlord episode 1. And if this is your first time here and you like watching anime reaction videos, consider subscribing. I upload anime reaction videos every day. And so here we are at the second season of Overlord. Season 1 has been a lot about discovering the new world that Momonga or Ainz that is currently in. And it all started when the game Yggdrasil was nearing its end, and while Momonga was um, savoring the last moments and memories of their guild as the only player left in their guild, the Nazarick. He also checked out the information about and details about their NPCs and guardians, which also played a big role in the last episodes of season 1. He edited Albedo's character into from being a bitch to falling in love with her as a kind of a joke. And then uh, when the game has finally started, when the game ended and he started to lag out. Um, he realized that um, uh, an anomaly happened. He was stuck in the game, or their whole guild was transferred to another world. So then the guardians and NPCs started to um, they started to act as if they were real, and his senses and his body feels like real. He smells albedo. He feels everything as just like as a person in a real world. But there are still some in-game features like he can check out his inventory or something like that. And so then he decided to investigate the world that they are currently in, and he found out that Yggdrasil is still somewhat connected to that world. Items, monsters, skills, and yeah, beings appeared from his investigation, his travel on that world. And him being a high level player from Yggdrasil made him like a supreme being. He was kinda surprised that the humans in that world are kinda very weak compared to him and his battle maids and guardians. And he suspects that maybe one of his fellow guildmates players are in that world, or maybe that um, other players from Yggdrasil is also in that world that he is currently in. So he decided to use and spread the name Ainz Ulgon, the name of the weapon that their guild uh, hardly uh, the, the item that their guild worked hard to create, so that in case one of his guildmates that are currently in that world would be able to recognize that name, and he would be able to meet them. And at the same time, it is a kinda camouflage. So if in case other players wouldn't know that he is from Yggdrasil as well. So investigating and exploring that world was kind of a breeze to him because he's a high level player. Other enemies, foes that he encountered was very easy for him. The only big hurdle that he encountered was from the last episodes when the involvement of world level items was introduced, which mind controlled Shaltir, one of his maybe the strongest or maybe one of the strongest guardians of Nazareth. And also, Shaltir turned out to be a counter for undead, which Momonga is, Ainz is, an undead. But using their guild's world level items, his knowledge and experience from Yggdrasil, he was able to defeat and kill Shaltir and resurrect her at the same time. And it showed a big threat to him, to Nazareth, because these world level items are I think the highest and the rarest items from Yggdrasil and the most powerful ones. So he decided to prepare and fortify their defenses and set a trap for the person that mind controlled Shaltir. I think he used his butler Sebas to trap that person, so they would be able to capture him or maybe interrogate him. So that's pretty much it, my long recap from the last season. It was really interesting and very fun and enjoyable season. And my predictions and expectation on season 2 is that Ainz will face stronger enemies, and he will also be able to know a lot. We will also get to know a lot more of the other guardians, because I think the only ones that we know that was more that has been introduced a lot more is Shaltir Albedo, and that I forgot what was his name. The bug looking guy, and the guy that looks like a vampire. So maybe we will see other guardians, because I remember that Ainz decided to use all the guardians to attack a lizardman village. So this will be a all out war of Nazareth, and I think that we would be able to meet another player from Yggdrasil, and that black scriptures from Slain Theocracy would be shown a lot more, and Ainz would also start learning the martial arts skill in that world. So that's pretty much it, and so without further ado, let's start watching the episode 1 of Overlord Season 2. 3, 2, 1, start. Chapter 1, The Dawn of Despair. Rubik's Cube. Oh, so these are the... Oh, she looks cool. So these are the people from the 6th grade gods, 600 years ago. I think these are the black scriptures. 7 cities. So they were defeated by Shaltir. I think Shaltir is stronger. Or maybe not. Mm. Oh. She's looking for a mate. Or a dragon. So they are introducing a lot of characters from the Black Scriptures. Oh, is this a guild from Yggdrasil? Oh. Ooh. ウォーウォー So these are people from... Oh, the royal herd warrior. He has the ring of that woman. Whoa, whoa. Oh. So maybe Ainz will be helping the Irantel. It's an easy one. Yeah. He might kill Hamuske.
権者組合への報告は任せる。ハムスケも連れて行け。
かしこまりました。
殿はどうするでござるか。
一度ナザリックに戻る。
Oh.
お帰りなさいませ。こちらを。
アルベドは外にでも出ているのか。
いえ、いますけど、アインズ様の別室でお待ち申し上げるとおっしゃってました。
そうか。
I don't think so. I think she has something else planned. Oh no.
お帰りなさいませ。アイン様。
Hmm.
お食事になさいますか。お風呂ですか。それとも
何の真似だアルベド。
新婚ごっこでございます。ペットを連れて単身赴任された皆様を均一な迎えるのにこれ以上の対応はないと聞き及びました。いかがだったでしょうか。
なるほど。これがしたくて今日は表の迎えに来なかったのか。
Yeah.
ってそんな推察はいい。はあ、結婚どころか女性と付き合ったことすらない俺に何を言えって言うんだよ。こういう時支配者いやモテる男なら。
なかなか魅力的であったぞアルベド。
それは良かったです。
どうした。
失態です。本来であれば新妻を追うと最終決戦装備裸エプロンでお出迎えするのが礼儀と素人を命じてくだされば
はい。
もちろんアイン様の目の前で着替えて。
仲間が作ったアルベドたち NPC はある意味子供になるんだ。そんな大切な者たちに不埒なことはできないよ。それにアルベドのことは
Yeah. I think you also wanted that.
アルベドよ、そろそろ
It's just being shy.
これより情報のすり合わせを目的とした報告会を始めるぞ。
かしこまりました。アイン様。
これがエランテルでようやく手に入れた世界地図だ。
これが
お前の不満はよくわかるぞ。大雑把でこの辺り一帯の人間の国の情報しかない。だがこれ以上のものの入手は難しいようだ。
了解いたしました。では模写させて各守護者たちに渡しておきます。
そうだね。その前に簡単な説明をしておこう。ここがナザリック地下大噴火。そしてこの近くの大きく広がる森がトグの大震動。ナザリックのダミー建設が順調だ。
はい。計画通りです。
Nice.
それは少し待て。
どこの組の人が来たのかな。
アウラ様、ウの3番でございます。
ウの組ってことは貯蔵用倉庫だね。はいはい、了解。何か問題かな。
木の太さに問題が生じまして。
ギルド兵の証明を。わかりました、ブクブク茶釜様。というわけで食事の時間になったから悪いんだけど1時間後にまた来てくれる。
かしこまりました。
エストーニア、今日のご飯は。
アウラ様のご要望通りハンバーガーをお持ちしました。付け合わせはピクルス2本、皮付きフライドポテト。お飲み物はコーラですね。
お食事、お食事。
Whoa.
いただきます。おいしい。でもこの A700% の牛引きも悪くないんだけど、私は合いびきの方が好きだな。あれをパティ3枚で作ってほしいかな。
では総料理長に伝えておきますわ。
よろしく。もっとブクブク茶釜様のお声が聞きたいな。
そうか。アウラはあの腕時計を気に入っていたのか。
それはの至高の41人であり、アウラにとっては生みの親でもあるブクブク茶釜様のお声 しいご褒美でしょう。もちろん最大のご褒美はこうしてアインス様にお仕えすることですが。
さて説明が途中だったな。山脈の西側一帯がリエスティーゼ王国、首都はここだな。情報収集を行っているセバスはどうしている？
定時連絡を欠かさず来ております。しかしシャルティアを精神支配した者の影は今のところないそうです。
そうか、今後も警戒を怠るな。山脈を挟んで王国の反対にあるバハルス帝国では毎年戦争をしているらしい。モモンが本拠地にしているエランテルは戦争の際には軍事拠点になるそうだ。そして
3つの国が隣接して争っているのですね。
他には王国の北西に複数のアジンたちによって作られているアーグランド評議国、5匹とも
So
名
there.
付けられるドラゴン、
Oh,
そこの国の
5 or 7 dragons.
ドラ
I believe Ainz said that dragons are the strongest creature from
言われる国があり、
Yggdrasil.
そのそばにある荒野では多数のアジンたちが日々紛争を繰り返しているそうだ。
デミウルゴスが赴いた場所ですね。
ああ、羊皮紙の生産実験を行ってくれている。スクロールを作る上で上質の羊皮紙は欠かせない素材だからな。ざっとでも説明は以上だ。この中で警戒すべきはどの国だと思う？
スレイン報告でしょうか。愚かにもアイン様に戦いを挑み返り討ちに遭いました。復讐の機会を狙っている可能性があります。
But maybe they are just gauging Ainz.
失礼いたしました。現状ではどこの国も警戒すべきですね。
その通り。国家として大したことがなくても驚愕すべき個人の存在があるかもしれないからな。シャルティアの様子はどう？
復活における肉体的な面は問題ないようです。ただ精神的な面で少々不安がございまして。
少し酔っちゃったわ。
確かシャルティア様には毒に対する完全耐性が、ペースが速かったですし仕方ありません。今日は帰ってお休みになられては。
帰りたくない。
そうですか。いらっしゃい。
やあピッキー、
何なさいますか？
あれを。
かしこまりました。オリジナルカクテルナザリックでございます。
そちらの彼女、これをどうぞ。
フリッパーで叩くのやめてくれませんか？
本当に申し訳ありません。
あら、羊女子のエクレアじゃない。
どうしました？あなたがそんな姿を見せるとは。
大したいえ、とんでもない失敗をしてしまっただけ。だから先に逃げているのよ。クソったれな階層守護者らしく。
そう。
はあ、アインズさん、私はなんてことを。
アインズ様に敵対し戦闘したということが彼女の中で許しがたい滞在となっているようです。
Oh,
シャルティアが
she
支配されたのはワールドアイテムによるものだし、私の戦略
she already know what
シャルティア
happened.
に罪はないと何度も言ったはずだが、
死からの復活でさえワールドアイテムからの影響は完全に打ち消せないというのか。
アインズ様のご決定に口を挟む無礼をお許しください。
許そう。
心象出没は世の常。アインズ様から罰が与えられればシャルティアの中に生まれた罪悪感も解消されるでしょう。
なるほど。こういった部分は単なる会社員だった俺には分からないか。
分かった。考えておこう。
出過ぎた真似をどうぞお許しください。
何を言う。今のような提案こそナザリック地下大墳墓守護者統括にふさわしい働き。
ありがとうございます。
さて、コキュートスが面会を求めていたな。
はい、玉座の間にて待機しております。
コキュートス、準備はできた。
はあ、万全に整えております。私も間もなく現地に出立する予定です。
すべての采配はお前に任せ。
ナザリック初の戦争、その責任者たる大役を務めさせていただくは守護者として武人としても膨大の喜び。
They are so loyal.
コキュートス、お前ならばきっと私の期待に応えてく キュートスとの定時連絡は怠らないようにしろ。
かしこまりました。
さて、冒険者としての仕事がまだいくつか溜まっている。私はエランテルに戻るとしよう。
ご注意ください。シャルティアを支配したワールドアイテムの持ち主が攻撃を仕掛けてこないとも限りません。
Yeah.
来たらたやすく返り討ちにとはいかないだろうな。しかし安心しろアルベド。遭遇時は撤退を優先し、正体を確認するまではできるだけ目立たぬよう行動するつもりだ。
この世界にはゲームにユグドラシルと同じ魔法やアイテムが存在する。でもシャルティアを襲った奴らが俺と同じユグドラシルプレイヤーとは限らない。
Yep.
最悪の可能性を想定しつつ彼らの反感を買うような行為は控えるべきか。
アインズ様、このアルベド、アインズ様不在の間はこのナザリック地下大墳墓を責任を持って管理いたします。妻として。
Also, these are the lizard men.
自ら足を運ぶものじゃないだろう。ザリウスか。何じゃ、もしかしてつまみ食いか。俺は魚の飼育の具合はどうか見に来たのだ。ならば食いたくはないということか。うまいぞ。漁で取れるものより脂が乗っている。おお。噛むと口の中に良質の脂がにじみ出てな。物理と噛み切ると口の中で溶けるようだ。姉者が言っていたぞ。兄者の尻尾は素直すぎる。何やあやつめ。夫たるこの俺を愚弄するとは。大体どこが素直なのだ。お前も違えば俺の気持ちがわかるさ。俺に結婚はできないよ。くだらん。その印のためか。俺は一度旅人として部族を離れ外に出たりだ。
I think that was the mark of the dragon that was introduced earlier.
しかし実に見事だ。お前の養殖場か。そうだ。我らの部族で過去こんなことを行った者はいない。族長である兄者のおかげだ。俺が何をしたというのか。いろいろと皆に話してくれたことを知っているぞ。もっと大ぶりになったら最初に持っていくからな。楽しみにしているぞ。
Oh, here they come. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so that was a very good episode and it's starting to get hyped. Uh, I'm excited to see the all the countries clash together, and I think they already introduced the the player from Yggdrasil, and I think they will be the stronger opponents that Ainz will be facing. And so, yeah, the lizard men, we get to see the lizard men, and they kind of showed some of their life, and I think I feel a little bit pity on them because knowing how powerful the guardians and people from Nazareth is. I think they would lose this battle, and It's also nice seeing Ainz planning strategically for uh, for their guild. He created a dummy fortress, and I think he's also asked one of his guardians for production of parchment and for creating scrolls, and Coquitus was also designated to prepare for their battle against their war against the lizardmen. Then their butler Sebas was still investigating about the person who mind controlled Shaltir, and I think Shaltir wouldn't be involved yet until Ainz has made a punishment for her, because their sense of loyalty and towards him is so great that they want disobeying him feels like ripping them apart. And I think that's why Albedo suggested that he made a punishment for Shaltir so she would be able to let go of that guilt. And I think the king of Irantel would become Ainz ally, and Ainz would be able to help Irantel from the neighboring countries that wants to conquer them, because they have been going to a war to the Baharut Empire. And I think the strongest country would be at the one at the north, the one that is led by 5 or 7 dragons. But I think right now they are docile. They're not yet that active, but maybe later on they will play also a big role. But Ainz is preparing for all the countries that might able to attack them, but the one that is most active by now is the Slain Theocracy, the one with the black scriptures. And I wonder if they would fare against, they would be able to fight evenly against Ainz guardians or even Ainz. So yeah, I'm excited to see the next episode, and think there will be a lot of amazing battle and more world expansion information, and maybe a lot more explanation on what is going on, because I think the dragon said that 100 years ago something like that also happened, that a power from a different world came, and maybe that dragon is the one who mind controlled Shaltir, because a flashback was shown where he was fighting Shaltir, and he also said that that he might not be the strongest being on that world, but knowing that he knows something about Yggdrasil, or maybe he is from Yggdrasil, would pose a big threat to Ainz, because I think that was a guild from Yggdrasil, and that old woman who is a human, who is able to fight against that. I think they were talking about that one girl from the Black Scriptures, that she was able to fight to defeat her, I think. So yeah, if you guys think that I've missed some things or important things on this episode, just let me know on the comments down below, and I would really appreciate them and would help me understand a little bit more on this episode. So how about you guys? What are your thoughts when you first time watch this episode? Just leave a comment down below, and we could discuss anything about this episode and this season. And if you enjoyed watching my reaction video, consider clicking the like button down below. And if you didn't, you could also click the dislike. And if this is your first time here, you could also subscribe to my channel. I upload anime reaction videos every day, and you could also be able to be updated on my reaction videos regarding this anime Overlord season 2. Also, if you want to support my channel, you could do so by being one of my patrons for only $1, and you could make a request for an anime reaction, a let's read to a manga or a manhwa. And you could check it out on the description, on the link on the description down below. So thanks for watching, and see you on my next reaction video.